Hey guys, up at the cabin this weekend, trying to get some wood split up for winter, and we're working with I would call this thing a mini wood processor. This is a splitter I put together years ago. It's actually the main part of the splitter is a splitter I got from my grandpa, and I did some modifying to it. And you'll see here, watch this log lift. It makes lifting up a log to put on the splitter so easy. Megan's sitting back here in the control seat. She's running the log lift right there with the one lever, the one hydraulic lever. And Trenton's controlling the log, and then she'll run the splitter in and out. So we got a double valve right there. Got a nice seat for her to sit in. She's in just pure comfort sitting there running the splitter. A few years ago I had to replace the engine, and I put a Honda 5 horse on, nice quiet engine. I even added onto the exhaust. I don't know if you can still hear me, but we added onto the exhaust to get it out behind the machine. So when you're standing over here, you're going to notice a huge difference in the sound level, because all that sound's blowing out the back of the motor instead of right at the edge of the motor. So this splitter has split, until I started renting a processor to split my 15-20 cords every fall. I used to split 15-20 cords every fall with this splitter for years and years and years. And my grandpa did the same thing. My grandpa probably did 10-12 cords of wood every year at this splitter. Since like 1980, I think, is when he bought that splitter. So this thing's been in the family for a very long time, and it has split a lot of wood. We really enjoy this splitter. So let's just watch Trenton and Megan here go through some wood here, and the splitter, it's just such a nice splitter. We got Romeo. Romeo, our Australian Shepherd dog. Come here, Romeo. Come here. Romeo, come here. Come on, Romeo. Come here. No? No, he's just laying there chewing a stick. Bree's picking up all the big bark and throwing it on the fire we got going behind me here. Let's take a walk inside the cabin, show you what we've been working on. Did all this concrete work out back and out front here the last couple weekends, and now we've been working on painting the inside. And the lower level's pretty much all painted now. I went through a lot of paint. OSB sucks up a lot of paint, let me tell you. But got kind of it's like a kind of a tan brown going on in here, and then kind of an off-white on the ceiling. So I gotta go around and do some touch up here and there. I sprayed this whole thing. I have not broke out a brush or a roller yet. Masked off all the windows and the doors and everything, and I pretty much just sprayed the entire thing with an airless sprayer. But I just have to go along the edges up here and touch up some spots. I made a little metal paddle with a handle to hold up there to spray along the edges and stuff, but I just gotta go through, touch all that stuff up. I did some trim boards on the corners and around the top and stuff too before we painted. And then when we install the doors and the window trim and stuff, they'll be stained, and I haven't decided what wood we're gonna use yet. We're still thinking about what we're gonna do on that, but it's nice to have some color on the walls finally in here. It does seem a lot different now, having the color versus
all OSB in here. Looks different, and I think it turned out really nice. I put a lot of paint on. I used up a bunch of paint that I had laying around just to kind of seal the wood, and then we put the color that we wanted on top of all that. So I just started dumping gallons of paint into a 5-gallon bucket, mixed it all together. It was kind of a witch's brew of paint, but it sealed up that OSB nice, so it quit sucking in all the paint, and then put the good nice color on top of it. So started hanging up the hooks and the shelves and stuff in here, and it'll start looking like a home in here pretty soon. And we're getting pretty excited. We still got to get our garage door in. That's just a temporary door yet, and the garage door is going to be happening very soon. I just never wanted that in with all the paint work that we had to do. I just didn't want to have to paint around the garage door and stuff, but that's eventually coming out, and we'll put our roll-up garage door in. And so we'll step out back outside, and I'll conclude this video, and we'll just go over and watch Trenton and Meghan split a little bit more wood again. And we got a nice little fire going here, trying to burn up the bark and the debris from the wood splitting. It's Labor Day next weekend. We got a bunch of family coming up, so it should be fun, and we're going to enjoy ourselves a lot. Next weekend is a no-work weekend. It's all about having fun. Here's the chainsaw, my favorite chainsaw. I've had this guy for a long time. We've been through a lot of wood together. It's a Stihl 044. She's a beast. She cuts a lot of wood and fast. So let's just watch these guys split some more wood here, and that'll be at the end of my video. Thanks for watching. Please comment and subscribe. Why you gotta eat all the bark, Romeo? Huh?